It's a great day. I'm Andrea M. Stuckey. I'm the founder of Live Life Love Coaching, Divorce Women Unite, and the Divorce to Destiny Academy, where we help women rebuild, redefine, and liberate their lives following separation and divorce. I'm here today to talk to you about 5 surprising reasons why you're really not ready to date again after divorce. So listen, not only am I a life coach, I've been divorced twice. I've been out of my second marriage at this recording about 8 years out of my marriage. And I want to tell you that it's very important that you're ready to be back in the dating scene. Now, in my coaching practice, I see this so very often that as women, we're ready to sort of bypass the healing process, bypass the pain that we need to feel as we're recovering from a divorce and jumping right into another relationship. And this is only a way to mask the inevitable. When you've been hurt in a relationship, when you've been hurt in a marriage, it takes time to heal. It takes a lot of time to heal. And if you desire at any point in the future to have a healthy, happy relationship, then there's some work that you really, really need to do. And unfortunately, many of us have never really had models of healthy, happy relationships. And so we may not quite understand what that looks like. So I want to share some things with you today why you may not be ready. And then I want to tell you how you can get ready. Okay? So, point number 1 is that, you don't like being alone. And this is a challenge because if you don't like being with yourself, how will someone else like being with you? In addition, you want to be very comfortable being alone and learning how to occupy yourself. So when you meet someone, you're really meeting them and getting in a relationship with them because you want to, not because you need to, not because you need a filler in your life. Point number 2, you're not ready to date again because you haven't really identified what you really want and what you really need in a relationship. And oftentimes men and women after divorce jump back out into the dating scene and we meet people and we start dating them and we haven't even given ourselves sort of a criteria, and we waste a lot of time. We waste our emotions and our feelings, and you end up getting hurt. If you haven't recognized, you have to be healthy and whole. You have to know what you want when you're going out to date, because dating is definitely a sphere of judgment and rejection, not to be taken personally. But if you haven't healed properly, if you don't know what you want in a relationship, then it's very easy for you to take that judgment and take that rejection personally. So you need to create 3 to 5 of your top traits that you want in a mate. Point number 3, you're afraid to trust again. Maybe you've been through infidelity. I've been there. Maybe you've been through betrayal. I've been there. And what you have to understand is that it takes time to overcome and heal from infidelity and betrayal. And you can't take that feeling into another relationship. It's not fair to the next person. You see, because relationships are built on, or healthy relationships are built on trust, commitment, honesty, and communication. And so if you're not ready to trust an individual, then you're not ready to be in a relationship. Not yet. Not yet. Point number 4, you don't have any hobbies or personal interests or pursuits going on in your life. Perhaps you're just going to work, if you have children, taking care of the children, doing your normal routines, but you don't have anything that fires you up. You're not really pursuing any interests or hobbies. And this is important because it really adds to relationships. It adds to the value of relationships. You're bringing some interest into conversations and you're bringing some interest into relationships. And if you're not careful, you're going to be looking for that other person to fulfill all of your extracurricular needs. And that's too much of a responsibility for someone else. So whatever that thing has been you wanted to do for a long time, maybe you wanted to play an instrument, maybe you wanted to write a book, maybe you wanted to go back to school, maybe you're into, exercise and wellness and running or crafting, whatever that is, what interests you? And so I challenge you to begin to take some time, put some time on your calendar and devote it to your personal interest. And then lastly, point number 5, there are more, but for today's sake, I have 5 points for you. And point number 5 is that you're still peeping and checking out your ex. If you're still interested in what your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife is doing, then you may not be ready to date again. If you're still following their Instagram accounts, their Facebook accounts, and you're wondering and asking questions, then you may not be in a position to be open and vulnerable and free in a new relationship. So I want you to think about all 5 of those factors. Now, as a divorce coach, if you need help, I have a couple of options for you. One, you can definitely get on my calendar for a free consultation at bit.ly/divorce liberator, all lowercase, all one word. Let's talk about the season or the space that you're in after divorce and see what's next for you. Point number 2, if you're a woman, make sure you come over to my Facebook community, Divorced Women Unite. The direct link for that Facebook group is bit.ly/divorced women unite, all lowercase, all one word. And then lastly, make sure you're following me on all social media platforms at divorce_coach7. That's Twitter, Periscope, and over on Instagram, divorce_coach7. I look forward to hearing from you, for working with you, and perhaps maybe even you joining my community. Think about these things that we talked about today, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.